Hey everybody, welcome to AniBreak, providing you bite-sized news on anime, manga, and video games. I hope all of you were able to watch Hayao Miyazaki's Oscar acceptance speech this week, as well as John Lasseter's emotional introduction. It may have been bothersome for Miyazaki to fly all the way out to the States just to accept this award, but I'm still glad he made the trip. Remember when I said that Toonami was not going to air the final 2 episodes of Hellsing Ultimate? Well, looks like that changed. Toonami announced their December movie lineup, which surprisingly included the missing episodes. Their movie schedule also includes Full Metal Alchemist: Sacred Star of Milos, DBZ Brawly, Akira, and both Eva 1.11 and 2.22. Given the fact that both of these episodes are significantly longer than the typical OVA length, it makes sense for Toonami to bundle these in with their movies instead of standalone episodes, in which they would have had to create massive cuts just for time constraints. And let's face it, you don't want to miss out on any of Alucard's hilariously large amount of blood-soaked rage. In any case, this still isn't a reason for you not to go out and pick up Hellsing Ultimate on Blu-ray or DVD. So let's just make it a Christmas present for yourself or something. At Japan Expo USA earlier this year, Sekai Project announced they were going to launch a Kickstarter in hopes of bringing to the States Key's legendary visual novel, Clannad. This version, which would be released via Steam, would include all of the original Japanese voices with official translations. They were just asking for a mere $140,000 and figured they could raise at least that much within 60 days. Holy crap, were they wrong! Because in just 14 hours, they met that goal, and fans are continuing to support the project. At the time of recording this video, the Kickstarter had 2,500 backers, pledging over $213,000, and it still has 55 days to go. Naturally, there's already talk of stretch goals, which include additional ports, and making the physical editions of the game a near exact replica of the original 2004 version. Another option that's being looked into is licensing the HD assets used in the PS3 version, which I think everyone agrees would be well worth the money. In any case, if you have either played the visual novel before or have just seen the anime, this is something I believe you should definitely back. And it's not that much to do so. You want the digital version? $30. If you want the physical edition, $40. Plus, there are some impressive tiers up for grabs as well, which includes, on top of a boatload of goodies, an ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind, hand-drawn color shikishi by the illustrator of Clannad herself, Hitaro Hinoe. By the way, for that level, you'll need to shell out over $7 grand, but for some people, that's a worthwhile purchase. If you want to back this Kickstarter and receive your own copy of this iconic game, check out our show notes for a link to their page. We are getting ever closer to the insane crossover of Attack on Titan and the Marvel Universe. And it looks like Spidey is not the only Marvel character involved, as it was confirmed that both the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy will be teaming up to battle against a female Titan that's ravaging the streets of downtown New York. We also got a look at the cover of the magazine that's publishing this crossover. It features the Attack on Titan cast reimagined as typical school kids, while a Titan is walking in the background. Yeah, that's normal. Interesting tidbit about this comic. While it is being published in Japan, it's going to be published in English with an included Japanese translation guide. So this all but confirms that this is going to make its way stateside in the near future. This issue of Brutus magazine goes on sale in Japan on November 15th. So I'd keep an eye out on eBay if you want to pick up an early copy for yourself. All you figure collectors out there, it's time to open them wallets again. Because Kotobukiya's amazing Sakura Kinomoto from Cardcaptor Sakura is now available for pre-order. This figure has some incredible detail, and I like the fact that she's based on the manga version of the character instead of the anime version, so it feels like there's a bit more life in her pose, if that's possible. This high quality model looks to live up to Kotobukiya's reputation, but of course, that quality means a reasonably high price of 11,000 yen, or about $110 US. If it softens the blow at all, this figure is not slated to ship until next April, so that gives you plenty of time to go ahead and save up all your pennies, as well as save some space on your shelf for her upcoming arrival. Also, I had to sneak this in, as Good Smile Company has released some promo images for the upcoming Nendroid version of Elsa from Frozen. Holy crap, she looks cute, and this will be an insta-buy for me. My hope is that since they're releasing the promo images right now, that maybe a release date will be coming soon. Like, just in time for the holidays, for instance. No, I don't have a problem. How could you say such a thing? Finally this week, I came across a really bad idea. So you all have heard about Sony's PS Vita TV, which allows you to play most of the handheld's games on your TV using a DualShock controller. It's a decent idea, as it not only expands the number of people playing Vita games out there, but also the fact that you can stream PS4 games to your PS Vita TV in another room makes this an appealing purchase for most gamers. Now, take that PS Vita TV and slap it into a dock that has a 7-inch non-touch screen and as well as all the controller sticks and buttons, and voila! You just made a handheld version of a console. Which was initially a handheld? Oh, and did I mention that it costs more than a PS Vita? The dock is called the Deca Vita 7, and it will go for $172. It doesn't even include the PS Vita TV, which itself is another $100. Did anybody tell this company that's a bad idea to create a dock for something that costs more than the original system itself? In any case, I don't foresee this getting much traction, and that's good, because if there's not enough pre-orders for this pathetic device, it won't even be made. And that is something I think we all can agree is a very good thing. Well, that's it for this episode of AniBreak. I'm Jason, and as always, you can stalk me on Facebook and Twitter. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.